Hi, I'm Mark Chapman. I'm the founder and president of Allied Broadcast Group, and we are celebrating our 10th anniversary in business. And I just want to say thank you to all of our customers. Some of you have been with us for 10 years, some of you have been with us for just a few years, some of you are brand new. But without our customers, we wouldn't be in business. So thanks for trusting us to supply your video equipment needs. Thanks to all of our vendors and suppliers, for all of our team members and associates that have worked with us. I am very proud, very honored. It's truly a milestone to hit 10 years in business. And it's been a great ride. It's been really fun. I couldn't be more grateful. And again, we're just very excited. We're very proud here at Allied Broadcast of what we've done. And again, thank you for doing business with us. We do appreciate it. And we want to keep doing it for another 10 years and even more. And we hope to see you soon in person, by phone, by video. Just give us a call. We want to help you out. We're here to help you be successful. But just again, it's our 10th anniversary. It's an exciting milestone for us, and we're glad you helped us get here. Thanks.
Here. We're here. Hello, everyone. I'm Mark.
Well,
We got a few people watching. YouTube caught up. Well, hello, everyone. This is our small little 10th anniversary celebration party. Allied in business for 10 full years. Got our staff here with me. Ashton to my right. Ashton is our sales and marketing support manager. She wears dozens of hats here. Most of you probably have. How long have you been with
I think, yeah, this
3? Yeah,
Yep.
3 years. Here's Chadwick Connor, one of our sales reps. Chadwick been with us a year and a half.
No, it was a full year last week.
Okay, awesome. And I know, well, you kind of started in a
Yeah.
quasi part-time fashion a little over a year ago. So.
Yeah.
Chadwick's a former baseball player. He's single.
There
There you go, ladies.
Very single.
Chadwick's did a great job with us. And of course, my son Brad. Brad's our sales manager, general manager. You know him. He's been with, I think in the video I said 5 years. You've been with us more like 7 when you first started. And then live via not satellite, via the wide web. Chris out in California. Chris Chapman, my other son. Chris, say hi.
Hello.
Chris has been with almost 7 years, like 5 or 6.
Technically, I predate Brad, but it was part-time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Chris has done a lot of things. He's really sales rep too. A lot of ads. Like in a small business. Let me scoot up.
sorry if the audio is
Okay.
earlier.
I'm gonna just in a small business, obviously, we all wore in a. Last but not least, Dennis Hopkins out in New Jersey. Hello, Dennis.
guys,
Dennis just celebrated his 5th anniversary with us. Going strong.
actually, next month makes 6 years, actually, believe it or not.
Okay.
April
Yeah,
makes 6
actually.
years. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It'll be 6 coming up April, right? Because you joined us, and then we went almost straight to NAB, whatever year that would have.
Yeah, I started basically April 1st, and 2 weeks later, you guys flew me out to Vegas, so still here 6 years later. Loving it.
Awesome. Hey, just real quick, spot check on the video and audio.
You guys' audio is breaking up a lot. It's hard to hear you guys.
Well, we'll kind of keep working on that. All right. You may
Yeah,
have just
video's
bad
better.
internet here.
What is it?
Yeah. Well, sorry about that. Anyway, just obviously wanted to just say thanks to all our customers and everybody. Have here, I don't know if anybody can see it, 10th anniversary cake. We're gonna cut. I'm gonna hold it up.
I'm
I'll
scared. I'm
hold it
gonna
up.
drop.
I'm gonna go up to the camera here. Here. The other one.
Got to put it in front of the camera more. A little higher. There you go. Something like that.
No, I wish everybody was here to eat a piece. We'll do our best to. We'll do our best to make a dent. So, anyway, obviously we've been around 10 years. Couldn't do it without a lot of people. Starting with our staff, people that are not with help contribute, make us a strong company. I should mention Jessica Jackson. Keep bills helpful for us. All those that have worked fast. Certainly our customers, keep buy vendors. We got a lot of flyers and parts. Well, take a team, buddy. We're really great here, especially after a year like obviously adjustment and a setback at Jack. We're here still going strong, and sounds like everybody in the business is getting busier too, getting more calls. Glad to keep back. I'll just we're gonna have a real set agenda, just a little fun time here. I'm gonna fire off a question here for a minute. Hey, Dennis.
Yes, sir.
You and I have been around a long time, right?
Thanks for reminding me, Mar.
You're welcome. Yeah. So Dennis and I have been selling video gear for 20 plus years. Dennis, maybe closer to 30.
30 plus. 30 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's changed, do you think, in the last 30 years? Briefly.
Internet, streaming, phones, a lot of changes.
What's he saying? Is he talking?
I don't know where he went.
Are they here?
Who went away?
We lost you for a second, Dennis.
You lost me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're back again.
Now you're back. Was that broadcast or not? We should have picked a camera, not a. Dennis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I didn't hear what did you have any comment on how the job has changed or not changed? I didn't hear you. Did I miss it?
Well, I mean, technologically speaking, many things have changed. I mean, I started when I started in sales. We also had a production company, so I was carrying 35-pound BVU 110 pneumatic machine over my shoulder with two Cine 60 battery belts strapped to my chest and a microphone, so it's come a long way as far as the equipment goes, and I've been able to watch everything go from pneumatic to beta to digital to HD to 4K and up, and it just keeps going and keeps getting better. So, um, and for me personally, my job has gotten better too because the people I work with have stepped up my game. So it's a good thing.
I can relate. These younger guys have no idea how the problems we had shipping tape machines, right?
Yeah, right.
They break about half the time. Yeah. So,
Top loaders.
what's that?
Top load tape machines.
Top load. Yeah. Well, so Brad, how we doing on the audio and stuff?
That's fine. It'll work.
Is it gonna work?
Yep.
Yeah. A little fuzzy still, or?
Is that Chris's house?
No.
Did he do a virtual
I've
setup?
never
Man.
seen. I was like, man,
Chris,
those
you're
windows
doing
are
good, dude.
That'd be a cool flat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing very well. I can afford a $10 million apartment in LA.
Oh, is that just a background?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a white void behind me. I thought it was more exciting to have a fake skyline.
So I don't know. Hey, Chris, Brad, or anybody, just chime in. Why'd you get into this business? Obviously, you're working for Dad now, but other than that, besides an awesome boss, what else you guys like about the job or the industry, or what do you see here? What's going to happen in the future?
I mean, I was supposed to be here temporarily, just to help for a season, and now we're 8 years in, so it's different. I don't know. It's a good industry. I think everyone in this industry just kind of has a good mentality and a good mindset and fun characteristics. They're just fun people to hang out with, and it's an interesting business. I mean, I feel like a lot of people get in this industry and then like 10 years later, 15 years later, 30 years later, they're sitting there going, how did I end up in this industry? I don't really think a lot of people set out to be a part of the industry, but then you just kind of get in, and it's a fun industry to be in, and people just kind of get in and never leave. So
Yeah, I stumbled into it myself. What about you? What'd you think when you got here versus what you think now?
When I first got here, I wasn't sure what to expect or what the job would entail. Like you said, I wear a lot of hats and I do a lot of different things. It's just been a fun experience overall, getting to know the industry and growing my knowledge base on website development and SEO and all that stuff has been really cool. So it's been definitely beneficial. Something I didn't think I would get into at all.
Well, and you're catching on to the equipment. You were doing something the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but you said something about okay, so this needs to ship with semi-servo controls, not full focus controls, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I said,
Yeah.
That's exactly it. You got it.
I'm picking up on it, yeah, for sure.
So, anyway, Chris, you want to chime in or anything to say? Chadwick, anybody? Just feel free.
About?
Chris has had a lot of production experience, and he helps a lot with when it comes to lighting and audio and projection. He's got some good knowledge. So everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just getting my microphone set up. My screw fell out,
Okay.
and it's fiddly. But yeah, no, I started in corporate AV doing lighting and projection and all that jazz. And then moved on to bigger equipment and then started selling the equipment.
Yeah. Well, we were looking at, help me out here, Brad. We were looking at milestones as a company earlier, and I'll throw some random facts and figures out. I mean, Allied has obviously been around 10 years. We have a 5-star Google rating, 300 plus 5-star reviews. We have thousands of customers. Brad, you had a map rolling earlier, right? We've sold to every continent of the world, to many, many countries of the world. I still want to sell something to Antarctica. That's my goal. But maybe I'll hand deliver that one. That's kind of a bucket list thing. But just we've listed and brokered and bought, mostly brokered, over 350 trucks in the last year, and
Last year, whoa, we're killing it.
in the last 10 years. And we probably sold, as best guesstimate, is at least half of those. We're talking trucks, trailers, vans, that sort of thing. Satellite production, microwave vans, mobile trailers, sports trucks. So that translates into 175 to 200 trucks we've sold in 10 years, believe it or not, of all shapes and sizes, all price points. Best guess we can tell, we've sold hundreds and hundreds of camera chains. Grass Valley, Sony, you guys know the names. We've sold literally hundreds of those. I think we came up with 1,500 lenses, Canon and Fuji lenses, at least over the last decade. One thing we've sold a lot of, just seems to be popular, is the Vector series heads. I wrote down 350. Mm-hmm. Is that right? Mm-hmm. 350 Vector series heads in the last decade. Which brings me to a trivia question. I have a $10 gift card for whoever can answer this correctly. Employees are exempt. And even if this airs later or whatever, I have a $10 Starbucks card for anybody who can email us or text us or contact us on the chat.
Chat with us.
Here's a trivia question. When was the Vector 70 first introduced? This is like Jeopardy, I guess, huh? Tripods for 20, Alex. When was the first Vector 70 introduced? I think I know the answer as near as my research can tell, but let's see what answers we get. So,
When was the Vector 70 introduced, you said?
yes. Now that's a Vector series. It doesn't count the old dudes. You can't. The Mark 7 doesn't count. So we're talking about the Vectors.
Chris, what's your best guess?
Yeah, what do you guys guess? Just
Having done no research, 2004.
okay.
I was thinking around 2002 myself, so we're on the same page there, Chris and I.
You thinking when?
2002.
2002.
Ash,
Well, we'll make a note
do
of
you know
that.
the answer?
I know the answer.
Oh,
What do you say, Trevor?
the first one?
Yeah.
I think before 2000. I'll go with the under 90s.
90s, okay.
Are we playing Price is Right rules?
$1 rules, yeah, $1. Bid $1.
I'd say under 1999.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what answers come in. And do you want to guess? Well, you know the answer already.
I already forgot the answer.
Yeah. Well, too bad. You're disqualified. So, and I got one more trivia question too for another chance at a Starbucks gift card. And that question is when.
Steve Prankert said 93.
He did, huh?
Did you Google it, Steve? Don't lie. You seem like
Is
the
that
kind
the
of guy that would
answer?
Google it.
Was he the first one in?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna give it to Steve. That's the answer I came up with. I wouldn't bet a ton of money on it, more than a Starbucks card. But
Steve, I guess for you, we could probably do a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, there you go.
Tim Hortons card for you.
yeah, he's up in Canada, isn't he? I forget.
Martin said 2000.
That's mine.
Martin.
Mm-hmm. He did look it up.
Yeah, well, the oldest
I had to
copyright I
look it
found
up.
in a manual was 2000.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that he found the same answer as you did.
Yeah. But that's amazing in one sense. You know, we're a used equipment dealer primarily. I want to remind everyone we're a new dealer. I've got a line card here. You can't see it, but there's plenty of manufacturers on here if you're shopping for new that we can help you with. But our core business is used gear, and it's kind of funny as Dennis and I were talking. I mean, the job is very similar as it was in some ways as it was 20 years ago, and 10 years ago. You know, we're just helping people find the gear they need to get a job done. It's a tool of the trade. And everybody still needs cameras, everybody still needs lenses, everybody still needs tripods. Technology and recording medias have changed, switchers have changed, IP is in the mix, and software. But what we do is still a service business. We still sell and provide the tools that guys like Steve and Martin and other people, you know, need. And I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Used gear.
Technology and how it's advanced from that. I think it's what you were going.
Yeah. Did I say my trivia question?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't. I didn't. But yeah. Anyway, it's you know, used gear is a big part of what we do. You know, and it's kind of funny in one sense that while some things like SD cameras are certainly no good anymore. You know, things like Vector 70s have had a long shelf life. You know, and still provide a good solution to the need there. So, but I had an old time question. One more trivia question here was, when was the first live TV broadcast in the USA? When was the first live TV broadcast?
I know.
In
I
the
think
USA?
I know that. It was the Super Bowl. Might have been a Super Bowl or.
First live TV broadcast in the USA.
I mean, second for second live, or is there a,
Chris, what's your guess?
minute delay? I'd say the 60s.
It's
maybe the
1953,
Packers,
and I say that just because I know they used to do live news, and they would actually broadcast it live to California and record the live on a camera in California to then play an hour later in California due to the time difference.
yeah?
Because
When was
like,
that?
VTRs didn't really exist, so you had to film the live show.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
What'd you do?
Hello, YouTube. My bad. I forgot to click the go button on the YouTube
Oh my
stream.
gosh! I asked
Sorry,
you.
Sorry, those of you that were waiting.
Oh no.
That's okay.
How many were there?
Brad, you're
Wait, so
fired.
what was your guess, Chris?
1952, but I think it may actually be 1948, but that
You're not
seems a little
recording this,
early.
Okay.
Okay, Dennis.
Way before my time, I don't have a clue.
Well, too bad you're not eligible for the prize, but we'll see what answers we get. We'll reveal the answer later in the show. Huh?
Carter says 1928.
Well, you know what? That's not technically the answer. Well, we'll see. I was surprised though. We did read something that said there was a TV broadcast that long ago, which is
Was that British?
a long time ago. So, anyway, a little fun there. Guys, anything else you want to share? Industry-wise, job-wise? What do you like, dislike? Well, don't
The
say
BBC's
dislike.
first live transmission was 1929.
Yeah. Where was that at, though?
Britain, it's the BBC, the British Broadcasting
BBC.
Corporation.
That was not the question.
No, that's why I was willing to say that. Were it the answer, I wouldn't give that away.
Boy, the YouTube or the internet is amazing place. Thank you. Yeah, find anything you want
I
out
think
there.
this internet thing might work out.
Yeah, that might work out, huh?
I think it might work out.
Anyway, guys, just any other any other comments or thoughts on job industry trends or anything you want to say just to customers out there? Allied customers?
Thank you. My son thanks you.
Oh, I'm not.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Go ahead, Dennis. Dennis.
I was just saying what I find that it's been with all the companies I've worked with, but especially with Allied, that my regular customer base has become so much more than just my customers to me. You know, we all become friends and we really get to know each other. And, you know, when they're local in town doing an event, even their trucks and it's pretty cool. I like the bond that we've developed with all of our customers and
Yep.
you know, our repeat customers, even our new customers, become repeat customers. So I really like that. I think it's almost a family atmosphere throughout between us and our customers. So that's been I think that's the best part.
Yeah, and Dennis and I in particular, just we've been at it longer. You know, there's some people we've dealt with for 20 years and more. You know, I mean, Allied's 10 years old, but I've been in the industry since the late 90s, so a little over 20 years. And Dennis even further, and certainly long-time friendships, even though we're colleagues or competitors or clients or vendors. You know, it's still a lot of good folks in the business. It's a fun business, and you know, we've seen people pass away and, you know, just come and go, and it's just part of that's life, and it's sad in one sense,
There's two
for
cameras
sure.
now.
But, yeah, it's been rewarding. It's been very rewarding. And Chris, Brad, Chadwick's kind of new, but, you know, you guys just chime in real fast.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's a big difference coming from a sales role in New York City and Boston to Tulsa. So it's a different breed of people. That's much easier and happier to deal with.
No offense, New England.
No offense, New England.
I think that was aimed at Dennis.
John Mitchell's in Boston. He's great.
Yeah. You guys good? Anything else? Chris?
We've had a couple people tune in and say congrats, so thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
Obviously, like he said, we wouldn't get to this point without everyone else outside of our four walls, and even the internet has provided opportunities for us to be able to have people like Dennis on board and have Chris on board, people that maybe aren't in our physical location but are able to still provide the same level of quality and service that we strive to provide. And then just all of our vendors, all of our customers, all of our friends in the industry. I mean, one thing I love about the industry is just it is such a friendly industry. I feel like it's a small enough industry that if you're kind of a fuddy-duddy, you're not going to be around long, or people are going to realize you're not very fun to deal with. And I don't think there's many people like that in the industry, because it is kind of it's a small enough niche industry that I think it's a family. And I think everyone that's involved is always just looking out for the best interests of everyone else within the industry. So just thanks to everyone for helping us get to this point, for sure.
Yeah, I had my thought. It came back to me what Dennis was saying earlier too. You know, we exhibited at NAB. I've been to many NABs, but Allied. Can you get a shot of the thing here?
This right here?
Yeah.
No, just leave it.
Just leave it. Well, I was thinking, you don't want to move the camera.
No.
Okay, never mind. Well, we have a banner to my right here that we used at NAB a few years ago, and Chris and Brad and I. The very first NAB, we had a 10 by 10 booth, and then that particular year, the rains and the wind came. Remember that? And we had this flimsy backdrop that was wanting to blow over all the time. And it's just an unusual weather pattern, you know, for NAB. And gosh, we fought it for a couple of days. It's like, oh dear Lord, what's going on?
Our first year, we ended up, our entire display broke.
Yeah.
Because the winds got so bad
It was
that
crazy.
the corner tabs that were supposed to hold the display together ended up flapping so much in the wind that they snapped on all the corners. So we had gaff tape on all around the edges. I mean, it looked so pieced and taped together because the winds just got so crazy.
We've made it up as we've gone along from time to time. But my real point to that story was it's fun. You know, we deal so much with internet and phone and you know, Skype and text and so on. It's fun to go to NAB and just shake hands and say hello face to face and say thanks for your business and all that, you know, and just meet people in person. And obviously that didn't happen in 2020. We will be at NAB this year in October. I don't know the exact dates, but you know, if anybody's going to NAB in this fall, please come say hi. And you know, that's our one chance to just literally shake your hand and say thank you. Anyway,
No shaking hands. You get to bump elbows this year.
that's right. I had that thought just hit my head. Hey, fist bump. We'll see where we're at. But anyway, cool. Any other quick comments? I'll move on here. And I did my trivia questions. You know, we were gonna take an inventory shot. Should we not run around with the cameras, or
Doesn't matter.
is it gonna work?
You could do it with Instagram if you wanted to.
Well, maybe we'll add it to later.
Sure.
Or do we don't want to walk around or
Doesn't
not?
matter.
Well, Well, we were going to take a walk through the warehouse, and maybe we'll just add that video on to. We'll record this and rebroadcast it. But we're obviously here in our building in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and actually Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Here, I'll grab us real quick.
Hmm?
I'll grab us real quick.
Okay. Can you?
Except you're not gonna get the
Oh,
audio.
audio.
Will have to come from you. So let me do this real quick.
All right. We're just stocking more and more gear than we ever have. If you got gear for sale, we want to hear from you. We're offering more and more services, rentals, some auction capabilities and services, some appraisals and valuations if needed. But selling more gear than we ever have and stocking more gear than we ever have. I want to try to take you through a quick shot of the warehouse, but
It'll be a little.
should I walk with you?
No, you stay here and just watch on the screen.
Okay. All right.
This way. So this is you have to narrate.
Oh, well, this is our main lobby where Ashton and Chadwick are right now. Ashton likes road signs, so you can see that there. There's our front door and front lobby area. And there's our basketball goal where we have our own little tournaments to, bide the time. And long story, but that just got accidentally dropped off at our door, so we kept it. And there's Brad's office, and he's walking around there, cutting through the kitchen, little break room area. I know that's probably boring to a lot of you, but this is a real place. And there is our test and QC room. Obviously, there's stuff going on right now. This is just where we try to fix a few things and QC some things. And we're really loaded right now. Please call us for gear. We got a lot of stuff for sale. So you can just see some of it. Those cabinets have lenses and lens controls and cameras in them, and there's a shipping area. You kind of caught us in the middle of a busy day, but that's what it looks like right now. We're getting better at this. A couple PEDs about to go out the door. We got some PEDs going to Europe here today. And again, camera cases full of cameras and so forth. What do you got there, Ashton? We found out these lateral cabinets work really well to store cameras. So that keeps them nice and clean. But, normally it's a little more tidy than this, but we're just slammed to the gills here with things to do. So come by sometime and have a cup of coffee in the kitchen. And there you can see our name on the front door. A beautiful spring day in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A week ago, it had 6 inches of snow. Okay, you can come back, Brad.
I think you may have walked outside the Wi-Fi.
Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you're passing through Tulsa at all, please come by and say hi. We would love to see you. So, yeah.
See if I covered myself up.
All right. Well, I know we said it was 1 to 2. We're about 45 minutes into this, I think, 35 minutes. Have I left anything out, guys?
Yeah, cake.
Cake? Are we we just gonna eat some cake now?
Eat some cake.
Cake.
We're gonna play the
Have any
video?
new?
Okay. Shout out to Dennis Hopkins who mentioned Allied to everyone. Says Wesley. Calvin Bellows says congrats, guys.
Goodness.
Calvin Bellows says congrats.
All right.
Carter said Allied is a fantastic company to work with. Congratulations on 10 years. Thank you, Carter.
Thank you, Carter. Carter's been a longtime friend and colleague. That's the thing, like Dennis was saying, there's people that are in the business that are certainly friends. Carter's one of those guys, been a good friend over the years. And anyway, I could mention lots of names, but cutting the cake? Well,
Let
so
them
great.
eat cake.
Let them eat cake. Well, keep those comments coming. Guys, you going to chime in? Chris, Dennis? Sorry you can't join us, but
Sorry, no cake for you.
yeah.
You could have at
eat
least
some
mailed me a
carrots
cake.
if you wanted to.
Did you want to play the corporate video thing or not?
Oh yeah, while we're cutting the cake, I'll play our just kind of a recap video of kind of what we've done over the last 10 years and the journey of Allied as how we've gotten to this point. Let me pull it up real quick.
I feel like I'm leaving some out. Let me look at my notes here. Oh, before you do that, can I?
Yes.
Just a reminder, everybody who tuned in or messaged us or texted today and was part of the party here gets a free shirt.
Yeah, make sure you sign up. They're sweet. They're actually comfy giveaway shirts. They're not like the cheap crap that you get as giveaways. We buy good quality. 60-40, you know, 60 cotton, 40% polyester. They're cozy.
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 All right. Yes. So.
All right, here's just kind of a 10-year recap video of kind of where we started and where we've been and where we're headed.
I'm Mark Chapman. I'm the founder and president of Allied Broadcast Group. Allied Broadcast Group was founded in 2011. It's been 10 years. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary. Well, I stumbled into a job, a sales job with a company that did sell new and used professional video gear. And it was a referral from my dad. And little did I know that a little over 20 years later, I'd still be doing it. I started the company. I launched out on my own just to be my own boss. And I wanted to just try things my way, and maybe I was a little bit rambunctious or a little bit venturous or nomadic, I don't know. But it morphed into a real business, and it's been a fun ride, and the things just kept growing, and the momentum just kept growing. And it's been so rewarding and so challenging at the same time. I never worked so hard, but I felt like we could provide a service and a platform and a resource. And with what we do, being primarily a used equipment dealer, you got to give people a certain level of confidence in who they're dealing with and a confidence in the product that they're going to receive. This started out as a one-man shop, but it's certainly growing from there. It's no way I could do all this on my own now. And we give people an opportunity, a chance to evaluate and test products. Things that come through our shop have been tested and vetted. We put a high premium on integrity. We're not here to sugarcoat stuff. We want to do things ethically and with integrity, and we're in it for the long haul. We rely heavily on repeat business. There are some people I've dealt with and talked to for up to 20 years, and some people have been with Allied and some of our sales reps for years and years. They keep coming back to us because they have confidence, and we'll do what we say and we will stand behind it. It's our service, it's our selection, it's people that care, and this all sounds trite, but I think people rely on our reputation. It's just selling video gear, but it's a sense of satisfaction that we've done a good thing for somebody. Well, we're a small, family-oriented company, and my sons work with me now. I never envisioned that, but Brad and Chris have been with me, I think, right around 5 years apiece. They chose this business, and they are invested personally in the success of this business. I mean, it's our name, our reputation. Even though it's been 10 years, we have a really solid foundation, and I think we just got a lot more room to grow. We are expanding our product offerings. We are now, we do things such as appraisals and some auction services. We are getting into rentals now. We're into new markets that we've never been. We're carrying new products we've never carried, and we have no intention of stopping. This has been my life's blood, and it's a very rewarding business. And I want to just continue that trajectory. We're not growing for growth's sake, but I feel like when we've done things right, the growth is naturally going to come. And we're looking forward to it. I'm excited and bullish on what our future is going to be. I'm Mark Chapman. I'm the founder and president of Allied Broadcast Group. Allied Broadcast Group was founded in 2011.
So there you have it. There's a little recap of where we started, where we've been,
Is it still playing?
what we've done. No.
This is a little lagged.
YouTube's about
We all
30
back,
seconds
Chris?
behind.
What did you say, Chris?
YouTube is about 30 seconds behind, so if you saw YouTube on Ashton's computer.
Okay, that's what I saw. All right, yeah. So anyway, there's just a little recap. Gosh, I wish I could FedEx you a piece of cake. Like Brad said, we got a shirt. if you
FedEx.
wanna-
We don't use FedEx. We use DHL and UPS.
And UPS.
We don't
Oh,
use
okay.
FedEx.
I
Boo,
meant to do a
FedEx.
little memory lane here. I'm gonna do this anyway. We got stuff, just how companies change and evolve. Like this is our original
Do the left one.
Logo.
Too.
And
Left
one
camera.
of the first brochures.
They can't hear you too because you're so far away from the camera or the microphone.
Oh, this is one of the first. Can you see that? This is one of the first brochures we did. The original company logo. Huh?
You're so far. It's directional.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
barely gonna pick you up.
All right. Well, we got mints.
They still can't hear you. It's
Shake
still a
the
directional
truck.
mic.
We can hear him, Brad.
This.
Still a directional mic.
Chadwick
mints
even
any
got me
good?
some Allied socks for Christmas a year ago. So, you know, we got stuff. If you want
We got stuff.
little swag, we can come up.
We got
If you're into socks instead of shirts, we'll get you some. We got some lens whites.
Yeah, I
Some
consider
people love-
myself. I consider myself a socks
Some
guy.
people
not a
like
shirt
crazy
guy.
socks. Some people like crazy socks. You know, I got my Ross socks over there. You know, so. But yeah, this is just, you know, it's just different brochures and things we've handed out over the years. Things just kind of take on a different look as time goes along.
As we were going through trying to find old pictures and documents and just stuff throughout the history, one, I learned that we suck at documenting everything. Like, and I feel like that's kind of the case for a lot of video people in the industry. It's like you're always used to being the one behind the camera, and so you don't think about trying to capture that. So we were so busy in the day-to-day, we have no pictures, no information, nothing from the first 3 or 4 years of Allied until we showed up at NAB,
Yeah.
because it was just like, you don't think about that sort of thing. I mean, at the time, it was just it started as a dream, as just a thought, and it sprouted and it grew legs and it started walking and then it started running and now it's sprinting and now we're falling down a hill. And just so it's been fun to kind of go back and pull all of the old stuff that we've had. And I found old brochures, or not brochures, but old emails that we had sent out, old templates, and it still had, I mean, it was like D50 widescreen cameras that were like 15 grand a chain or something.
Yeah.
Like, it was just really funny now you could hardly give those things away.
Yeah.
So it's funny just to see how the industry's changed in such a short time, truthfully.
That's funny you say that, because this particular brochure is one we used several NABs ago. And let's see, just for kicks and giggles, let's see what we got here.
Even the camera, it's got a camera on the back, it's got a tape deck, and it's got a camera that doesn't exist
Well,
anymore.
this is funny. Fuji SD55 semi-servo, 11,500. Well, we sell them much cheaper than that today. Probably what, $6,000-7,000 with a sled, or less. Now here's funny. 36 by 10 Fuji, 13.5. Those really haven't fallen down that much. We still got them advertised at 11 or so.
Yeah, I think 11.
Yeah. So just kind of weird things in the industry, but. Like a PDW F800 camcorder, 14,950.
15,000.
Wow, who wants one? Those are about a tenth of that price, maybe something like that. So it ebbs and flows. That's just the nature of the business. LDK 6000 Triax 14.5.
What year was that?
4 or 5 years ago. Not that long.
Yeah.
Now those are on our website at 6, 7.
Yep.
Yeah. So. It ebbs and flows, but let's see what the Vector 70 is.
Those brochures were my first year.
Those HFC channels going for.
Yeah, the Vector 70 prices on here are, unfortunately, people, they haven't fallen much, So they're still a good piece to use.
Options, 1500s
So,
or those.
but
what
yeah.
would you choose?
You want to announce the trivia questions?
Yeah, I was just going to echo what Brad said. So just in final thoughts, thanks for, again, can't say it enough. Just everybody in this room, out of this room. I am grateful as a person, as a business owner, grateful for my career, grateful to friends and colleagues. I'm thankful to God for blessing me. My wife, she'll be mad if I don't mention her. My lovely wife has been my best friend and stood by me. And, anyway, thanks.
It's just been fun to see. At the end here, we'll roll just a little slideshow of a couple of videos, but the first one that's going to show is going to be just a map that we exported of all of our customers over the course of the past 10 years. And whenever that popped up, it was kind of like, wow, I can't believe we've sold to so many different places all throughout the world. And so it's been really fun even just to see like something that started as just, I mean, there was a point where we were working side by side at a kitchen table and we had tripods in a spare bedroom and we had to park cars in the driveway because we had, you know, big camera cases and lens cases and that sort of thing. So it's been really fun to see just the dynamic of how something that has started like that has grown into something like this. And truthfully, I think it has a lot to do with just, you know, being there and being willing and being able to help people and making sure that we stand behind what we do. So I think everyone that's been involved, whether they're here or not, has played a critical role in that to get us to this point.
Absolutely. Who's our winners of our trivia thing? Do we have them yet? Probably Steve Prankert. If there's a tie, we'll send out an extra card or whatever. So, what was the answer on the live broadcast? Did somebody have the right answer?
I don't know.
The answer I had was 1951. It was a broadcast by Harry Truman.
I guess you can get a prize if you fact check us and debunk our claims.
Yeah, you
right?
can do that.
Thank
If
you,
wanna
Wikipedia.
Fact check us. We won't sweat you too hard. But anyway, you gonna roll that and then we're done?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
thanks
That means my
everyone for tuning in.
1952 guess was pretty accurate, though.
Yeah. Dennis, Chris, any final comments? Y'all good?
No, I'm looking forward to the next 10 years.
Amen.
I hear you.
Thank you. All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be talking at you, and stay safe, as they say. We'll get through this, but we're very optimistic about the future. We got another great 10 years or more ahead of us. So thanks. Be blessed.